Subscribe to the fl0m Clips and Highlights channel. A sad day for NACS. I'm pissed personally, and I'm just honestly glad I get to talk about it because it directly affects me, and when that affects me, obviously I care a lot more. Today we announced the following roster changes. Stanislav, fl0m, JBA are transfer listed. Peeping will be placed on the bench. fl0m's contract expires at the end of November. We are deeply grateful for the dedication and time. More news to follow for our CS division in the coming days. So they literally got rid of everyone, I think, except for, well, they didn't mention one player, which is what is it? Friend is his name, or Fiend? Wait, they didn't mention him. So I guess they're rebuilding around, and I guess they didn't mention Susp either, right? Yep, nope. They had one of the most stable rosters of all time to start, to climb the depths of tier 2. Like, they actually had such a stable roster. They made the major multiple times. This organization was doing nothing, guys. But then if you take a look at this, this is where, this is where things get a little goofy, right? Stanislav's now benched. Transfers from Academy to Wildcard. Peeping joins. Susp gets benched. Stanislav's moved to active. fl0m transfers Wildcard to 9. fl0m transfers from 9 to Wildcard. Benched. fl0m transfers from OG to Wildcard. Sonic transfers from Wildcard Energy. Friend is now benched. fl0m's benched. This, ladies and gentlemen, not very often do you just get to plainly point the finger at an org / the management. But Jesus Christ. I don't care what happened. I don't even care what the players did. This was mismanagement through and through. You had a multi-major, what is it? Not winning, obviously. I'm not trying to oversell. But, for North American organization to have a team with an NAIGL, make multiple majors, and they made a run, that's not a small achievement. That's huge for our region. You know what I mean? And for financially speaking, that is a huge deal to the org. Why do I say this affected me? Well, that means no Wildcard at FML, guys. So we invited them, and this is how I just sit here, and know that all of this stuff was happening and not be able to tell anybody because, yeah, they had to decline. And we couldn't give it to the player. So really, it doesn't actually, the invite that we extend does not go to Wildcard. It goes to the core of players. But because of how this is getting broken up, the core of players can't even, they are currently lighting all of their VRS points on fire. The org is lighting their own VRS points on fire, which will be incredibly hard to gain back. The players are going to lose their VRS, which is going to be incredibly hard to come back. This is just bad for everyone. It's outright just disappointing. It has me so frustrated that now we're going to have Stanislav, fl0m, JBA are transfer listed. I don't even know what the difference is between that and then Peeping will be placed on the bench. I don't know what that is. So does this mean you're trying to move these 3 players and they're on the bench and then Peeping is staying but is on the bench? I don't even know what that distinction is. That's what I'm inferring here, but that also just seems like a weird way. Whatever. So they have 3 players that are on the transfer list. They're keeping maybe Peeping, and then Friend wasn't mentioned in the announcement whatsoever. And fl0m, they said, thanks for hanging out for a couple months. Bye. Also, friendly reminder, apparently they used ChatGPT to scout Peeping and identify which roles he played according to fl0m, which was incorrect. Shocker. And that is why he has not played as well in Wildcard, because they got the wrong player to fill in. Wildcard went from non-existent org, made multiple majors with Stanislav, actually solidified themselves in the scene. Genuinely. I think there were true people. I saw a lot of Wildcard jerseys at the major. I saw a lot of people that were starting to get behind this organization. I really did. And they've done everything in their power to ruin it. It's so frustrating when you finally get, it's wow, we have this good thing. Wow, we should do what with it? I don't know, fucking burn it down. I mean, I hope that these players get to play. I hope that fl0m and JBA and Stanislav don't just rot on the bench. I don't really have any good or bad to say about fl0m. I mean, I don't know. This is just, now we're going to have 3 players rotting, 2 of them which North America can't afford to have Stanislav and JBA rotting. We don't have enough good players. 100 Thieves is not buying this roster. They explicitly said they're buying a European roster. Also, now they've tanked their VRS so hard, I doubt they'd want it. 100 Thieves would want this. This is just outright sad, bro. Not just for my LAN event, but genuinely, we're about to have some really talented pieces in North America get locked up on a bench and rot. We have an organization that was doing well in North America that's no longer going to have VRS and is going to have to make major moves to actually bring a roster to gain VRS. simultaneously, they're going to be competing against the players if they do ever get off the bench, which is Stanislaw, JBA. And I don't know if Ozzy's still playing with them, but the Stanislaw and JBA are going to be in a position where they're also fighting for those points. So they're going to be fighting for these points against each other when man, it's just going to be awful. It's tough times, man. It's just sucks. It's like, wow, dude, NA actually got something that's like halfway decent and built up something, and it's dead. I will tell you this, Wildcard already have a new coach, I guess, and they are trying to build up a roster. So I don't know if I think they're trying to build up a North American roster again. So credit to them for sticking with the region. But I just still can't help but feel like this is just so unnecessary. My brain cannot fathom what was so bad about their current team and situation that none of this could have been resolved in any way that benefited everybody. That is beyond disappointing and astounding that, like, that's what happened.